Hey coin collectors, and welcome to another joint video between the United Kingdom Coin World Coin channel and the DC Coin World Coin channel. And this is the 1990 £1 coin from the United Kingdom. And it looks a little bit copperish, really, doesn't it? If you look at it, if you compare it to, say, the 1990 10p coin, so this is actually a 1992. You see how it's much more silvery, and it kind of looks it's a little bit dull, I guess you could say. So let's take a look at it and see what we can see on this one right here. So of course this is the Raphael David Makhlouf third portrait, and if you look really closely and you get really lucky with your eyes, I guess, you can see right down here there's an R, a D, and an M for Raphael David Makhlouf. This one's kind of worn. You also see this big scratch here in the in Queen Elizabeth II's face on this coin. And see how it has that jagged to it? Well, it turns out if you tip this up, you see that same kind of pattern here on the edges. So this is what happened. One of these coins hit this one on the edge so hard that it made this indentation. Probably when they were bagging them up to send them out. It's called post-mint damage. It happened after it was actually minted, but probably when they were transporting them. Now, this is the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II to be on coins. It says Elizabeth II behind her, DG Reg FD 1990 here. And we see that it has a beaded outer circle, which does not touch the rim. And you can see a little bit of a dent there. And in this, she's wearing the George IV state diadem. That's what they call this crown. So you see the cross and what do you see there? That's pretty interesting, right? You see the Scottish thistle there in the Welsh Leek. So just kind of a really interesting crown here. If we tip it up on its edge, we see that this is one of the ones that says something on it. And what it says on it is Pleiadol with Glad. And what that means is, true am I to my country. And guess what language it's in? Well, I can give you a better guess but just by turning it over. And when you turn it over, you see that the back of the 1990 is the Welsh Leek. So that's in Welsh, where it says, true am I to my country, the Pleiad, who knows how to pronounce. I'm so bad about English, and trying to pronounce Welsh isn't going to work for me. But if we look down here, we see the leek here. We see that it goes through a crown itself. This is called a royal diadem, same as the one that's very similar to the one that's on Queen Elizabeth's head. And this is the symbol of Wales, this leek. And leek is an onion-like plant, vegetable. It says 1 here in pound. Notice the 1 is O-N-E. It's not the number 1, and the number 1 doesn't show up anywhere on the back of the £1 coin. Now, there are some error coins for this coin, and if you're looking for the error coin, what you're looking for is there are some that don't have this little apostrophe, and those are a little bit more valuable. Another thing you'll notice is you don't see this coin in circulation anymore, and there's a reason for that. And that is because these coins, which are nickel brass, started to be counterfeited at a very, very high level. So on October 15th, 2017, so 10/15/2017, they took these out of circulation and made them, they demonetized these. So you can't use these to buy anything anymore. The Royal Diadem series, this is the second of the Royal Diadem series, and this is the second version of it. So it first came out in 1985, the Welsh Leek did, and then they brought it out again in 1990, and then, as I said, they demonetized it in 2017. How many of these that are around might be fake. Well, there was an estimate that up to 30% of some of the coins could be fakes. One of the things that you can't tell in terms of it being a fake is how shiny it is. So if you got this coin new, this is what it would look like. This is 1989. And of course on the back of the 1989 is the Scottish thistle. But see the difference in these coins. So this is a brilliant uncirculated version right here in my hand. So this is worth some money. But they did not counterfeit the brilliant uncirculated. What they did was they counterfeited the coins that were circulated and looked more used. And so if you compare the two, if you're ever looking for a brilliant uncirculated or a coin with very low circulation, it's going to be that shiny there. Even this one here was that shiny when it first came out, which is just really odd to see. But that's how the nickel brass wears. Just kind of like if you think of it in the United States like U.S. nickel, how it gets a little grayer and grayer and grayer as it gets older. That's what happens with these. All right, well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. Keep collecting these old 1-pound coins. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section of the DC Coin World or the United Kingdom Coin World Coin Channel. Have a great day.